I'm going to be joined by Blair, and we've got ourselves not much of a game on our hands coming out of Dust 2, unfortunately. I always like to say that, but it's not really too competitive towards the end of Dust 2. We'll see if Team Unique can bounce back on Inferno. It's always going to be a tough challenge against forZe here on Inferno, especially with Team Unique, struggling in the road to Rio.
Yeah, they have been struggling. The road has been paved with a lot of problems, and this map being the map pick from forZe, I can't really blame you for being a little skeptical about their success here. Just to one player towards B, it's kenzor with the kit and the nade. And immediately he will have to fall on back. He's got a nade primed and ready to deal out a bit of damage. It will indeed. Face crack taking a bit of damage. The smoke's not perfect from the T's either, but they're going to get the bomb down. It's going to be one of those rare scenarios where we see a 5v5 retake.
Well, Vicious holding on in from the ruins, looking to try and get involved, looking to try and take some action, but Miz is going to be holding on, double stack with Jerry. It's going to be allowed for one kill off the back of Almazer. Jerry coming in as well, and the Glocks are just finding everything. There we go. That's the kind of pistol. That's a traditional forZe pistol round right there. Just rush everything with a Glock, jumping around the corners, headshots all over the place. And well, Team Unique, well, they don't really have much moving into this next one.
Interesting gamble from Unique to keep like 4 players towards A, and especially when you have 4 players towards A like that, you want to have your B player playing a little bit more aggressively towards Banana, gathering some information, at least, trying to figure out if it's going to be a B hit or not, so that you can get a rotation in before the hit is fully on. Instead, they had to play playing towards coffins. That means forZe could get the bomb down without having to face off against anyone else. And then the Glocks up close, it's going to be a problem. And forZe are a team who are not going to be content just sitting back, relaxing, and biding the time. They're going to be pushing up. They're going to be in your face, and this Glocks are really making it work, as we do see the force fight coming in here. 2 players ready and waiting, though, as Face Crack falls. But not before it's done quite a bit of damage, as kenzor strikes with a deagle. Is he looking for more? He has got backup. But all of a sudden, things have kind of turned on its head here, but Z-Power does reply back. Flit gets found out as well, all alone. Z-Power through the smoke. Alright, there's another player waiting around. The deagle in hand, and Zorte finds the both of them. Not expecting 3 CTs there. And that's a weird round to lose for forZe. Unnecessarily hyper-aggressive, I felt like. The 2 players that died towards apartments didn't get traded at all, and kind of giving too many 1v1 duels there.
Well, that's a classic Unique loss, kind of coming through there. We see them lose a lot of pistol rounds in Dust 2. forZe also showing that they can bleed in those kind of rounds. CIS Counter-Strike, man, it's just, it's crazy. But forZe going to be sending multiple players up in towards second middle. 4 already there. 5th a little bit further back, just towards spawn area. But forZe have taken control of the apartments already. They'll be sending multiple players in there. Team Unique are playing this correct, though, I think. Just plot passive, don't really get involved, don't get too close to these pistols, because that's exactly when they're going to shut you down.
Oh, yeah. And the one thing about forZe, which I do like, and Z-Power, man, this guy's just hitting everything, isn't he? One thing I like about forZe is how, even in their eco rounds, or force buy rounds, they're just unrelenting. It's just unrelenting aggression. It's almost like when you play against them, I would hate to play against them. It just feels so suffocating, right? You don't really get anything going your way, and here they come all charging up, and then Vicious in a nick of time finds one. Face Crack just charges out like a firewalker through the flames, and Fenvish is doing such a great job holding the line, finds himself a double, doesn't take much damage either. Bombs and spotted out, and now he's got backup in the form of Zorte.
Well, then Fisher's catching out Flit. Gonna be Robin coming back in, catches the power off. Now it's only Jerry, 1v4 with the MP9 in his hands. Team Unique looking to try and pick this one up cleanly as they move forward. It's going to be Robin with the headshot, 2-1. Now that is a positive sign for Team Unique. They lose the pistol, yes, but they come back in through it, answer back of the force by win, and win the following convincingly. And now forZe not really in a position where they can buy much, so Team Unique likely to win this one as well. 3-1, most likely on the scoreboard here. I also always love that Z-Power always seems to have just a little bit of extra cash. They do it quite well on forZe. Z-Power has 3k in the bank right now, so he's going to get that up into his hands in that first gun round with all the bells and whistles. Have all the utility, all the Kevlar. You won't have to see Z-Power going for that glass cannon.
Yeah, I mean, he's a star player after all. You want to give him the AWP and everything else to work with it. And for this one, this should be Unique's round. We say that, but we've seen them lose a couple of rounds to, at least one round to a full eco earlier. And Vicious Gets dropped, but should be fine. I mean, just Glocks and everyone the players here. I don't see them really pulling this one off. Z Power hiding towards Vietnam and Almazers. Picked up an MP9. Could be looking for one free frag. Never mind. Z Power with a Glock. Catches Zorti being a little bit too overeager. And forZe just putting the fear of God in the side of Team Unique. They're like, listen, we might have Glocks, but it doesn't mean you can just march on in and just do whatever you want.
Oh, well, Robin runs over the top, catches the power off, and it's 3-1. Team Unique, that's the round they want to see. Now, forZe coming in with a buy. It's going to be Zapara on the AWP. Doesn't have a plethora of utility, but he's got the AWP and the Kevlar in. That's all he needs. The rest of the team, though, are struggling on utility as well. So, kind of a scary time here for forZe. We'll see if they can work their way into it without too much utility. I feel like Inferno, though, a lot of it is one off the back of utility, especially that T side. You have so many areas to clear out. You need these Molotovs, you need the nades in play, and they don't have a whole lot of that.
It's gonna be a fast play. When you have like this fast utility, you want to really aggress real quickly here. B control is gonna be all about trying to draw the utility from the CD side, creep on up. This could work on out. Ben Vicious hasn't been spotted out. Turrets just spots the leg, goes for the flick shot, doesn't quite land it, and that's great for forZe. They've taken B control without really expending much of the utility. Now Kenzor with the off angle. Very static default hole coming out from Unique. It's a 2-3 setup. Zorte waiting towards Archway. He's going to be the first rotator if it is going to be required. Flashbang going to pop and they're going to be Flit finding Ben Vicious. That's the off taken out. Kenzor's there holding the line. He's alone! And Flit, he continues his reign of terror, Dinko. He's just been indomitable on Dust 2 and continues to be quite a thorn on the side of Team Unique here in Inferno. It's got to be 2 rounds going the way of forZe, and Team Unique will have to head for the hills. They will want to hold on to these 2 guns because they can't go for the buy. But CD side economy, it is a slippery slope.
Yeah, they have money in the bank at the minute, but that could very well change very shortly after. So, yeah, making the right decision, saving the weapons over. forZe just blistering into the B-bomb site. Flit continuing to have great form. He was showing up on Dust 2 to another level. He was just hitting everything. And so if he can continue to do that, well, that's a scary sign. I remember Flit was in the wings for maybe being a potential replacement for Guardian over at Navi. He went to Perfecto.
I think the charge is a ridiculous amount of money, though.
Yeah, probably. I mean, that's the thing, right? It's, you never really know what's going on there. CIS seem to always have some crazy contracts.
Are they even contracts?
Well, perhaps. I'd say loosely, but we're not going to get into that.
Yeah, let's keep that for like our future podcast about the weird things about Counter-Strike around the world. Here we go, though. The buy will, of course, be in for Unique. They do have the 3 guns saved, and that's great. They have the 2 AK-47s. The timing on that, Ben Vicious, he actually gets a tag on the Flit. A Z-Power, meanwhile, gets tagged on as well with a grenade. So early damage being inflicted by Team Unique as Zorte finally finds Jerry. This is good work being done here by Unique on the CD side. Z-Power is pushed in deep. They don't seem to be aware of this. He's got Crosshairs trained and where Kenzor is. Double scoped in, and he knows where the Opera is as well. He's got the information, just not able to get the pick. That's what's frustrating right now for forZe.
You got Robin inside of the pit. Zorte playing in towards A along with the AWP. You'll just stay in that spot. Scary times for forZe. They're going to have to use a little bit of utility to get him off this angle. Flit. Oh. God, how many times do we see Flit just get a headshot through a wall like that? It's unreal. He just takes peeks against AWPs with an AK and he actually hits the shots. Robin luckily taking down face crack and forZe are crumbling at the moment. 40 seconds in play. Not a whole lot done. They need this B attack to go well. They need to immediately find the kills. Kenzor at the back of the site has started moving forward. Vicious is in the ruins. Here comes the Molotov. That's going to give away that there are a little bit of players over here towards that top banana area. Vicious has relocated his crosshair. He's going to be looking back and will catch the power, taking him down. And now 2v5.
Flit has everything to do. 16 seconds. Yeah, they're going to go for the save. Flit's going to just stick around to its CD spawn. If he gets a kill here, that could be huge. And that would be on Zorte. For a second there, that Zorte just like flick around and get a shot on Flit. But 2 seconds. He wants to stay alive here. I don't know why he's pushing further. There's no need for him. And he will survive. Robin right around the corner. forZe They can eke out a buy. Yeah, indeed it will. Z-Powers is dropping a gun for his teammate. And op salvage as well, so there's something they can work with. But unique, good start. But we said that on Dust too, Dinko, and we saw how that one played out.
Yeah, that was scary. forZe though were doing some damage in the early rounds, but they haven't really looked great here at all, I think, on the T side just yet. So it's ZorTe peeking in towards middle. Gonna smoke it down. Teammate in Boiler. It's gonna be Jerry going for the Hail Mary play around the corner, jumping with a Mac-10. forZe just charging on forward, trying to overrun the op, but ZorTe is good enough to hold it off. A nice flick, catching Face Crack. And while Almeza looking for the rotation players, it's going to be Passionor and Robin who both fall, and suddenly all the hard work that ZorTe managed to do has just crumbled down around him. Smoked off in library.
Yeah, that smoke especially. That's going to keep him at bay now, and this is an opportunity for forZe to bring this one back. Like you said, ZorTe hitting 2 blinders. That's the 2 Mac-10s, leading the charge.
Double up setup,
taking out of the equation. Yeah, this could be the call for the save here. If they don't get an early pick within the next 10 seconds, and ZorTe's finding nothing. He's just spotting nothing, and that smoke's gonna be the end of it. You should just go for the save here. There's no point going for it. You have a couple of flashes, that's about it. You have no idea what the T's are. You probably know Flitz there because he saw the smoke coming in from the A bomb side. Yeah, there we have it. This is a right call. Fenvich is gonna stick around looking to get an exit, but really not worth it. Just hold on to your guns. Your money isn't real good right now. Those 2 ops are very, very expensive indeed. So round number 3 for forZe, wasting no time. Fast play towards A, and it works out.
I think it all goes so wrong though for Team Unique. ZorTe immediately getting off to the good start, had done enough. Holds off the Mac-10 rush through the archway. Rotation coming through. They should have been aware that there is an opening towards archway. That player just walked through blindly on Speedway. Almeza takes a free kill off of the back of that. Flip manages a headshot, and the round's done immediately. That is just a little bit unfortunate. And ZorTe had done so much for them as well. Well, double op setup continues to come through. Team Unique will get a buy-in. Now forZe looking to try and get some momentum going on this T side.
I'm actually curious to see how many deals ZorTe and Z-Power have won or lost against each other. ZorTe coming out on top this time around. The dual op setup. This is what you want to do. You want to go for these aggressive plays and face crack. Timing works out. Can he catch a CT falling on back? No, he can't. Smoke's going to keep him at bay for the time being. And ZorTe once more being quite a problem. Fenvicious in the meantime on the other side of the map. He finds one. ZorTe almost times that shot. But Passionor is going to fall. And now they know where ZorTe's position is. And this time around, Dinko, ZorTe's not going to be playing to his library. He wants to be in the midst of the action. Scoped in, walking up, face crack, trying to eke out a shot, going for the shoulder peek. And now he knows where ZorTe is. They still need to find information onto the other CT. Now if they head towards B, there's just one player to find. So that could be the call taking place here. They still have a lot of time to work with.
Well, and see with ZorTe coming around the side. Flip takes him down. That's an immediate headshot. I feel like these ops are just getting absolutely domed by Flit on the AK. He's going to go around the corner again, but Robin up on top of the barrel does well to find one, but the flank from Face Crack is potent. Another round is recovered yet again. forZe will get that bomb planted on default. Almeza in towards the pit. It's got to be a huge rotation, a huge retake here from Team Unique. They've only got 2 smokes and 1 flashbang. They don't have any Molotovs to clear these corners. They have no nades to stack together. This is not looking like a successful retake attempt from Team Unique. The time is starting to tick. forZe have such solid post-plant positions. Flash is going to go up. Almeza not blinded by it. He can peek into the open. Spots a fraction of Kenzor. Will take him down, but the shot from Fenvicious now the 1v1. He'll run into the site. The time ticking. He's got the kit, but he needs the kill quickly here. And he hits the shot to the wall, but it's only a little bit. And the round is done. Almeza will take the frag. And forZe will fall on the board.
How does Flit know that? Like, how good is this guy? He's inside a cubby. And his timing is just pristine. It's almost inhuman. Like, he just peeks at the moment that we had ZorTe with the op, just scoping down, and just instant headshot. He's like a one-man wrecking machine. He's like a Creek personified into a Russian. It's insane. Well, rather the pre-nerf Creek. As we do finally see Team Unique on an eco. Robin with the Zeus. Always like that. Love to see that. But that was a round that Unique are going to be kicking themselves about, that Dinko. I mean, it was a very, very important round. It was 4-3, and they could have easily made it 5-3, and they would have forced to go on an eco, if I'm not mistaken here. And that is unfortunate for them. It was a 5v3, and they somehow managed to loosen their grip on that round. And in the end, forZe just snap it out of them. Notches it out of them, rather. This should be a pretty comfortable round for forZe here. They have looked a little bit sloppy compared to the forZe of yore, but they are still a force to be reckoned with, especially with... oh no. Jerry wasn't even checking that, Dinko.
Well, Jerry just running forward, taking the Mac 10 kill. Easily picked up. Now forZe. And we're running towards the side. So the falls the line up from Almirza. That is beautiful. Toppling the tower. He was aware, if there's a player up on that boost, likely a player below him. And so he sprays down, connects it as well. And now Robin, last remaining player, the Zeus, testing his luck, seeing what he can find here. But forZe are going to be on 5.
Yeah, that's a scary proposition. Again, it was a 3-1 lead for Team Unique. Losing pistol round, but bouncing back with the force fight. And now, forZe have slowly grinded back into the lead, and this time it's Almirza doing the brunt of the heavy lifting. 8-3. Robin pushing up, trying to pick up a gun, perhaps. Oh, well, Almirza just farms one more frag. 9 kills for the man, and he's looking very, very sharp at the moment. Almirza. The scary thing is, E-Power really hasn't shown up either. Flit continuing to be quite a beast, with some very, very crucial kills here and there. And now forZe. If I'm Unique, I'm starting to worry a little bit, and I would like to see a little bit more aggression from Team Unique, You see that aggression from them on their anti-ecos or their ecos, but how about doing it on a buy round, trying to catch forZe off guard? You have the op in the hands of Zorte. Go for the aggro peek towards apartments, double up over there. Maybe, don't allow forZe to take brackets control that easily. Go for the B bomb side, go for the B side retake, go for the banana retake. Even if forZe manage to get early control, you can always use a Molotov and a smoke and just, kind of force them back. You have to re-aggress, you have to get back map control, and it can't be off the back of Zorte just dry peeking and trying to win deals. That is not a winning formula. It's not a sustainable winning formula. It might net you a couple of rounds here and there. Unique have to do a lot of things here. And with 6 rounds remaining in this half, there is still a few rounds to work with. There is still that opportunity. But something needs to change.
Well, Flash about to go around the corner. It's Jerry that gets boosted up. Vicious. Oh, that's a nice kill to find. Headshot picked up, dropping Jerry, but Vicious barely getting away with his life. 12 HP, manages to fall away. And holds the advantage stead for Team Unique. They desperately need to hold on to this and even extend upon it if possible. forZe, though, they're such a good team at finding this back. They're a good team that, in situations that are looking lost, down and out, they always work their way back into things. They're never out of a round, and that's the scary thing for Team Unique here.
I feel like when forZe are man down, they're even more deadly than they are usually with 5 players alive. Somehow, some player just goes ham. Oh, the timing on that. This could really, really work out for Unique. There's barely like a fraction of a second. And now they're going to be completely unaware. Pashnoido walks out straight into the waking arms of Zipa. Now Robin, what does he do? He clears out close mid. He doesn't find anyone. Now Zorte, the information's been conveyed. Now they know it's going to be a B hit. This is a lot of information being gleaned just by the fact that Robin stays alive and just holds that angle towards mid. And now it's slowly starting to inch forward. The hit is going to be coming in. Flashes, Molotovs, smoke's going to be pouring in. And it's all in the 3 players and B bomb set to make this hold happen.
Almirza and Flit finding kills. Zorte able to find one, and now Fistcrack coming in, taking down Zorte. It leaves Robin into a 1 versus 3. The M4 nowhere near any of the action, having to be the safe call as he runs back towards T-spawn. And that is another great recovery from forZe. 6-4 now on the board. Their T side, when we see them get this momentum going, it just really doesn't stop. We've seen it on Dust too. As soon as they got over the issues of that early damage that Team Unique were doing, they just didn't stop. And even in the second half, on that CT side, they were just incredible on the pistol rounds. You know, even if they lost a couple of gun rounds, they would come right back at you and be completely deadly, even with the default pistols. So things are just never going to be easy here for Team Unique.
And especially this round, I mean, think about it, right? You get the opening kill, a great opening pick there. It's a 5v4. And you have the information that the remaining players of forZe, the 4 players, are heading towards the B bomb site, and you still lose it when you have 3 CDs ready and waiting there. I mean, what more do you want? What more do you want? Like, you have the information, you have the players, you have the read, and yet you're not able to win the round. In fact, you're not able to get a single kill. So yeah, this is a rough sign for Unique. Again, pretty much the same tale we saw in Dust 2. Dinko, in fact, even worse, because there they had a better lead, had a 6-1 lead. And now it's basically, again, an early, initially decent start, 3-1 or 4-1, and then forZe just wrest control back.
Loves the power. Great opening kill. forZe have the B bomb site right now. There's no one there on the CT side. They're still gambling over towards the A side of things. I think the call behind this, and you'll see a lot of people go for this, is you stack one side, you gamble, you force buy. If they go to that bomb site, then great, perfect. You have a stack ready for them. If not, though, you just save into the next round because you're not going to have much going into the next anyway. So this is likely all good from Unique as they gather up. forZe is still not doing anything just yet. Still holding their default as they slowly check if that B-bomb site is empty. Almeza catching Kenzor through the smoke. Everything just going well here for forZe. Working like clockwork. They run up in towards the B-bomb site. Get that bomb planted. And it'll be 7-4 on the board.
I think it's just gone from bad to, well, dire for Unique. But on the bright side, this was just the very light investment, nothing really purchased. As long as Robin saves that M4, they should have a very, very comfortable buy going to round number 11, or rather round number 12. And that's a scary number, Dinko. That means just 4 rounds remaining here. And forZe, like you mentioned, once they get this momentum going, once they get this flow going, they can be quite a juggernaut. Especially the CIS region, they are definitely a force we reckon with. And Unique, I mean, we've said this time and time again, but they seem to be a little out of the depths in the Rotary CIS region.
Yeah, it's not going so great for Team Unique. Not looking any better either. Zorte, I kind of feel bad for him, because even in the rounds we see him do incredible stuff, like there's 2 big flicks earlier on in the game. They still lost that round. And that kind of just shows, you know, you can do so much as a player, but the system's not around you, it's not going to really work for him. That's a little bit unfortunate here for Team Unique. forZe, it's going to be the AKs, AWP, everything they could possibly want. Look at the money on Power, so they're going to be buying for a long time. And Power yet again getting an opening kill.
Can they capitalize on it though, Dinko? That's something that they're struggling with. They get the opening picks, they get the opening win streaks in halves as well, but just not able to capitalize on it. And that's always been something that Unique have had an issue with. I like how methodical they're being, even though they had 2 players towards the sandbags. They didn't go for the dry peek to check. They tossed in a Molotov, forcing the CT out. Unfortunately for forZe, there was no one there. Now the smoke, it'll dissipate. Look at the utility remaining for the CTs. It's nothing, Dinko.
This isn't looking too great for them. forZe are going to toss the utility in towards the B-bomb site. Just a splash and a HE grenade in play. Hands of Robin is actually nowhere even near the B-bomb site. It's going to be Zorte with 1 kill. Flick going to fall. He'll swing into the open. Now the push from forZe comes through. Nothing to hold them off. It's all about the aim jewels. And Kenzor manages 1. But this is done again. Zorte having to be the hero. But Molotov away from position. It's going to be another round here for forZe. Just fighting their way, scrimming their way onto the B-bomb site. Unique find a few kills, but again, not enough.
Yeah, you gotta save now. Zorte's got cash with the rest of his teammates. They're just broke. And Oh, forZe, man, the pain continues, and here's the thing, I mean, forZe are playing just textbook CS and nothing too crazy, getting the opening pick, they're inching ahead, but for Team Unique, some of these buys have also been very questionable, right? Inferno is a map on a CD side where I would rather have a bunch of MP9s and FAMASas with full utility than have rifles, honestly. And you can win games, you can win entire games based off the fact that you have the utility. And the safe's not really going to work out, is it, though? Robin's going to be left alone, and he will survive with the M4. Oh! A little bit of a miss there from Z-Power, uncharacteristic from him, but yeah, they don't even save the AWP, just the one AK-47 saved in the hands of Robin. They're still going to go for the force buy once more. Rifles all around. FenVicious is, however, going to go for the MP9 buy, so he has a little bit of extra utility. But at this point, the bleeding has to stop somehow. They need to at least get like 5 rounds, or 6 would be ideal. Yeah. But it is looking unlikely.
Oh, well, Zapower just keeps getting these opening picks. Now, this is the thing I always say about Zapower. He's kind of like the key for forZe. He opens up rounds so often, and sometimes he's more of a battering ram, right? He just batters his way into the front of a round, takes himself that opening kill, and it's crazy how much success he has in finding those opening picks. It always gives forZe a huge advantage, but Robin needs to light them up. The bomb falls to his feet. A great play from him, catching 2, just diving from the balcony. And now forZe is suddenly in a position where they have the deficit.
Okay, makes it even more better. Finding another kill. Now Jerry has a lot to do. Say his name, and he makes it work. Robin finds both. A little scary there, because Jerry got that kill. He could potentially get the bomb down and potentially try and clutch at a 1v2. But finally, something going the way of Unique. Robin and Zorte, and to a certain degree FenVicious, just keeping them in the game. 5 rounds now. If they can get a 6th Dinko, I could kind of fancy their chances. But the money, I don't think it's going to be a big problem for forZe. They're going to go for the buy anyway. This is the penultimate round. 2 rounds remaining in this half. So, we should be seeing a very, very comfortable buy coming out for forZe. There we go. AKs, AWP, and even if they do lose this one, how many times is he going to get an opening pick? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, just every time, every single round, dude. It's just happening every single time. It's just not going well at all here for Team Unique. Let me have a look at his statistics in opening duels right now. Let me just have a look at this match, because it is crazy how often Zapower can find these kills. Fierce Crack holding on. It's going to be Robin trying to get back through the library. He is tagged to drop to 8 HP, so a man advantage in play for forZe. And nearly a follow-up, but Robin was the player to pull it back in the previous round. He will do it again here with a kill onto Fierce Crack, and he'll actually stay alive as well.
That's a big mistake. Information can be by Robin. There's no one towards A, and that actually draws that Zorti. He could have got a free kill on the player marching towards short. Pashanoi, time for him to go big or go home. He does find one. He needs to get more, and he's gonna find both the players. That's it. Round's done. FenVicious, might as well save your M4, buddy, because you're gonna need that going to the final round there. That was just unfortunate, man. Robin gets a kill from library, and he walks on out and realizes there's no one there. He doesn't realize there are players towards brackets, towards short.
Yeah.
And that's a call given to Zorti for him to fall away from Arch and go towards B, and that's when everything kind of fell apart there. 9-5 now for forZe on the T side, their map pick.
So, taking a look at the statistics, out of 7 of the opening duels, forZe have won here on the T side. Z-Power has won 5 of those. So,
well, there we go.
Yeah, he's having a great time. Over on Unique side of things, though, I have to point out, Zorte is currently 4-0 in opening duels. So every duel he's taken, he's won. So that's pretty impressive.
And I think one of the duels which he took early on was against Z-Power.
Yes.
And he managed to win that as well. So, yeah, this guy, look, listen. I mean, I don't want to like sound like a Debbie Downer or whatever, but the thing is with Team Unique, I kind of feel like they're a team that are gonna lose a couple of these players to some of the other bigger CIS teams who are looking to upgrade the firepower. And I think 2 names that stick out to me is Robin and Zorte.
Yeah, Robin's Latvian, I'm pretty sure as well. So.
Oh, that means you can pretty much play in almost any EU lineup who are looking to, you know, who are going to use English as a common language if it's a mixed lineup. So there you have it. I mean, these 2 players have really impressed me, honestly, considering that they have been pretty much had their backs against the wall
Robin's also
for a very
18.
long time. Perfect.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Young, talented. Latvian. There you go, boys. Like, are there any coaches or orgs or managers watching this game? I mean, this is a guy you want to keep an eye on. My word, Almeza. My word, Almeza. Stop it! How? How? There were 4 of them. Go. There were 4 of them in the A-bomb site. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they all die without doing a single point of damage. This is bullying. Jerry's not even going. He's got the bomb. He's still sticking to his bottom banana. He's like, we have 50 seconds to kill you.
And there it is.
The bomb didn't go. The bomb site's empty, and Jerry's like, nah, I'm gonna stick here.
Well, forZe just having a great time, not having to do much really in that last round apart from headshots, and that's what they love to do. It's what they do best, and we'll see if they can continue that in the second half. Join us after the break.
So far, but so far from close. It's so hard to find my destiny. Try not to drift apart, 'cause you'll be right back at the start. And I don't wanna keep on falling. I gotta stay recalling memories we've lost and found. Explain to me what it's all about.
Turn my heart into something gold. No, I sold my soul to the devil long ago.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to ESL 1, Road to Rio, 10-5, forZe into the lead, and looking to try and close the series here and now on Inferno. We've seen Team Unique look pretty good in the pistols and dust too, but on Inferno, it was all the forZe show in the first half, and well, Jerry is going to catch out 2 inside of Banana. Is Flit seriously rocking the USP without a silencer?
Yeah, it is weird. Ugh,
Here we go.
That's a disgusting sound, Dinko. Ugh.
Oh, well.
Oh.
My. Okay. That's what you like to see. Passionoy with another. This is disgusting, actually. He's around 4 is going to want to forget. Not a single kill coming in, apart from Jerry's 2 early picks. And well, there's a pistol pickup that Team Unique desperately needed. So now they're onto the board. Now they have a chance here in this second half. But a force buy coming their way.
Unique have won 3 out of the 4 pistol rounds we've seen so far.
Yeah, and that's not really great for the... Like, it's a good statistic in a way. Obviously, you look at it, oh, great, you pistol round percentage, but when you look at how convincingly they still lose maps, it's a very scary sign.
It is. Passionoy usually has his very quiet games, so that was a good round from him. 4K, especially the second shot on a Z power. I think it was jumping Glock burst, if I'm not mistaken. So, good stuff. Good stuff. But still a long way to go, Dinka. Long way to go. forZe CD side Inferno is something that gives nightmares to a lot of top teams as well. So, once they get their hands on their guns, it could be quite harsh indeed. Right now, they're just pistols upgraded. We have the Deagles and the Scout in the hands of Z-Power. 3 CTs waiting and ready towards the B bomb site. And Unique just might walk on in. This is a little worrisome.
Well, it's going to be fierce crack with that Deagle kill. As Kenzor gone, good damage done as well to reply on the force side, but no kill yet. Now Passionoy going to be walking up, but it's Z-Power so quick on the trigger. And this is starting to spiral out of control. I can see the loose thread that's being pulled by forZe. And it's all unraveling here for Team Unique. Is Robin and Vinfish just trying to do what they can with the AK, and Vinfish has had enough. That's nearly 3 picked up. Robin coming in from the apartments. And while this looks to be recovered so far, Z-Power is going to take a lot of damage on board. But forZe 2v2, still a chance here, but good stuff from Team Unique to recover this.
That was such a round-saving spray coming in from Vinfish. Down at 30 HP though. Almazer, Deagle, and Mag 10.
Alright.
Perfect read from Robin. This should be the round here. Now they're looking for the final threat. But Almazer, he's probably feeling this. He's got a Deagle. Mag 10 to switch over if needs be. Robin spots him out though. And that is going to be a very, very scary round, man. Like, if Vinfish hadn't got the spray down, that could have definitely gone the way of forZe, somehow making those Deagles and those Scouts sing.
Yeah, that's nuts. Robin and Vinfish having to do everything there. 19-6, Robin is really leading the way here. A great time. So yeah, Robin's 18 years old, Zorte's 21. Young team here, Team Unique, definitely potential to grow even further. So, let's see if they can get their first win on a map here at Road to Rio. forZe,
yeah.
just the nades in hand, P250s, a Deagle. It's not looking amazing here for forZe, but look at the stack over towards B. If the T side come this way, it could start to spiral out of control. It's going to be Robin with the first pickup in towards the A side of things, though. Oh, God.
No. Oh, okay. Saved. Mag-10's coming in. Vinfish survives in 3 HP. Are they expecting another one? The punch up close. The jumping Mag-10, a classic. A classic indeed. As Unique do survive the scare. And now the buy is going to be coming in for the side of Team forZe. I believe they should have an op in the hands of Z-Power. Unless I'm very much mistaken here. Really didn't invest too much.
Inferno is definitely one of the more balanced maps, so this is, it's good to see that Team Unique are actually doing some damage and making this competitive to an extent at the moment. 10 to 8 on the board. This is the true test though. forZe with the rifles, the AWP available for Z-Power. And Vinfish is getting aggressive in towards the apartments. It's going to be Flint, the man holding on. He manages one, but the Mag-10 overruns him. And now Z-Power is under pressure, trying to hit the shots in the back of the site. He will, oh my god, that's fast from Z-Power. And there we go, that's it over. Job done. Zorte, the last remaining player. And this has to be a big clutch from him. He's going to be overrun. Jerry catching him out. But what is that shot from Z-Power? That's a wrist breaker.
The second one was just disgusting. Pure filth. Classic Z-Power. He gets the first one. I'm like, alright. He's going to get taken down now, but at least his teammates there to trade. But nope, Z-Power says no. Gets the double kill. Stays alive. And that was kind of a throwaway round coming from Unique. They did have like 2 or 3 Mag 10s there. So they're going to be having a buy anyway. But they want to be careful here. They don't want to just rush ahead and just try and, like, you know, throw away their lives needlessly. And this is aggression from the CTs. I like this. Jerry's pushed in deep. They have no idea. That's 2 free kills. That's 2 free kills. They line up. He's looking for more. FaceCrack's going to chime in with a third. And it's all gone wrong, Dinko. Nate's going to sail in. Pashanoi somehow survives. Robin's alive as well. And he's not going to get the kill in the Z part. He's not missing anything. Pashanoi left alone in a 1v4. And he makes it almost doable. But still, this is very unlikely.
G-Power just doesn't miss, man. He's nuts. That's a perfect statement coming in from forZe about how they want things to go when it comes to the gun rounds. Incredible rounds being picked up here by forZe. 12th hit on the board. Team Unique not really looking down the barrel of a great round here. It's going to be a couple of flashbangs picked up. A few nades, hoping that they can make something happen. But forZe should be looking at 13. 3 away from victory in the series. And maybe I cast or cursed them by saying it was looking somewhat competitive.
Bear in mind, like a little stat that we spoke about earlier on, they have gotten double digits only twice so far in the 4 game best of 3s have played. Which is not an ideal stat. And for forZe, this is a game they need to win convincingly. Like, if they made this like go to a third map, I would have really had issues with forZe because they're sitting in 5th in a 6-team group. And their team should be like top 2, top 3 easily, right? So this is a game that they should have been winning very convincingly. Right now it's looking that it is indeed going to be the case. It's an absolute slaughter, Dingo. Absolute slaughter indeed. Jerry's going to find 2. Bomb on the site. They could get it down, but they have no utility. That smoke's going to dissipate in a few seconds. And Jerry's feeling it. Jerry's indeed very feeling it. He jumps up like, oh! He gets the ace. What a madman, Dinko. What an absolute nutcase.
Well, Jerry's going to be happy about that. That puts him up to 15 kills on the board. 13 to 8 now. forZe cleaning up. Easily looking good in that round, Jerry. All they need is just 3 more. And this round, that would put them very, very close to that. Team Unique, money's on the last legs. Buy coming in. Utility isn't really too solid here on the T side either in this round. But we'll see if Unique can make it happen.
So far, this T side from Unique has looked... Well, at least the pistol round was clean. The anti-eco's a little... You know, the second one was not that clean. The third one definitely was. Power tries to time the shot. He will somehow survive. I don't know how he survived that one, Dinko. And it's going to come down to FaceCrack. Trying to get the timing right. Does a bit of damage. It's all on the one player on pit. It's going to come down to Flit. 1v5 alone on the bomb, on the A bomb side. He just finds 2. And that's going to be the call for the save. A very, very fast pace being set there by the T's. A lovely stuff, actually.
Yeah, they had no real other option, right? Limited utility, backs against the wall, nothing to lose. Rush the A-bomb site, and they get it done. Job done. Round picked up. Can be relatively happy with that now. But the problem will still persist. You take a look at the money over here on forZe. Jerry has no money problems. He can drop for FaceCrack all day long. Rest of the team with enough money to purchase. The power can get the ult back in. Meanwhile, over in Team Unique, they'll scrap together another buy, but it's definitely going to be somewhat limited in utility on a couple of players. But this should be a good enough buy to be comfortable enough. But it almost has to be perfect from them now, just to get into this game again. forZe are not a team that are going to lie down dead and just let you run over the top of them. They're always going to keep finding back and finding rounds here and there. And eventually, you've got to expect them to run into 3 more. The purchase coming in. It's going to be Jerry keeping his IK that is saved on over. Tactical pause coming in from forZe. They don't want to let things get out of hand.
Yeah. Especially when you have your... When you're this close to just closing this one out, you don't want to kind of open up the comeback door, some people might say, for Unique. Taking a look at the scoreline very quickly. Almazer, Jerry, FaceCrack, XZ Power, and Flit. I love the kill spread. The top fragger is Almazer for the team 16, and the bottom fragger is Flit on 12 on FaceCrack. Just a difference of 4 kills between the top and the bottom fragger. That shows how much of a team effort it's been so far. On the other side for Unique, Robin has been the star. 21 kills for him. top fragging the server. Fenvicious, Zorte, and Pashanoi at 14, 14, and 12. And Kenzo's been having a rough time. Just 3 kills so far in this game and 17 deaths. So he has definitely dropped off quite a bit. A player, well, while not, in my opinion, at the level as Zorte or Fenvicious or Robin, he definitely has been pretty solid overall. But here we go.
There we go, again. Zapara just opening things up, this time onto Zorte. Oh, there continues, the paint train begins here. forZe with the advantage.
He's just so good at opening up the rounds. I don't even know how. Well, firstly, his team does a very good job of like setting him up, but even if they don't, someone just manages to find this pick. Here we go again. Regressing towards mid. His crosses train towards Boiler. Well, the team is right next to him. And Unique. Bursting out towards Banana. Trying to find something. Jerry spots a player out. Just a tiny little sliver. Peeks out with the smoke. A few bullets rattle off just to try and keep them at bay. And you can see the C4 slowly falling back. Looks like they're going to be heading back towards the A bomb side with 3 players lying with. This is a very unorthodox setup coming out from forZe. I'm not usually a very big fan of this. You're going to have 3 towards short, and you have no eyes on Arch. A T could potentially just walk out and get the flank on. But they are announcing their presence here.
Well, FizzCrack getting himself boosted up on top of the porch. He's going to spot Passional running over the top, and that's going to be an easy kill for FizzCrack, and he's going to stay up here. And untraded so far, forZe hold 2 players to the good. With 23 seconds left, Team Unique are really strapped for ideas, strapped for decisions, and where do they go from this? You take a look into the next round and you see a very dire future if they lose these 3 players, so maybe they just don't go anywhere. Maybe they just save what they've got.
Yeah, this is obviously the same. 5 seconds remaining. There's nothing that's going to happen. 14-9 for forZe, though. Team Unique. Oh no, this is rough here. Vi will be coming in. Pasha can buy for himself. Fenvicious and Robin can drop something, but I'd rather they buy utility at this point. Alright, they're going to drop the off towards Zorte, which makes sense. Fenvicious is going to have to make do with an MP9? Sorry, a Mac-10 with utility. Instead, he's going to opt for the utility. He's got no gun, maybe an upgraded pistols, perhaps. Yeah, there we go. There was a Mac-10 on the ground. So all things considered, not too shabby a buy. But Zorte needs to pop off. That weapon is a big responsibility. It needs to start opening up these rounds with an opening kill. Completed blinded, tries to time the shot, doesn't find anything. Oh, the nades! That's gonna hurt. It's down 52 HP. Kenzo down to 71. And it found a second nade from the CTs. Didn't quite find its mark, but damage dealt early on, although they have relinquished banana control. Jerry spotted out. Smoke tossed in, and that's his usual protocol. He's gonna hold and line wait. Hellmazer is there as well, the back of the site. He's got a Molotov and a smoke. They can keep delaying this push for as long as needs be.
Well, 3 players on the A bomb site. Skips the power holding on. Utility going to go up in towards him as the flash to get the power off the angle. He comes back in towards the A bomb site. Now Team Unique ready to try and wrap the site itself. FizzCrack holding off towards Elon. Fish is ready to round the corner. It's going to be the deep smoke, but FizzCrack's in front of it. He's ready for this close fight. And Zorte's head's been spotted first. The second opportunity there for FizzCrack, but he can't find the double. But still, not looking brilliant here for the T side with 30 seconds left. Not a whole lot of control. Very limited utility left. And now they need to get this kill on towards Flit at the back of the site. They get an opportunity for him inside of the pit, but no kill yet as they run towards the bomb site. Team Unique desperately looking for the plant. The bomb has run all the way through to the back of the bomb site. And somehow Team Unique have got themselves into a winnable position here. Flit somehow stays alive. That's more of a mystery though.
Flit should be dead by now. Flit should 100% be dead. Him staying alive is massive. That's going to give a tiny little window of an opportunity for forZe to clutch this one out. But Z-Power with that op, he's probably not really fancying his chances here. He needs to get a pick in the next early couple of seconds. He's finding none. Flit, trapped inside his site. All he could do is just deal out some damage, ensure that Pashanoi doesn't escape. And that's the call. That's the call for the save. Yep. Z-Power, not going to have any more of it. He's going to stick around for more. Got the money. This is ballsy from Z-Power. Of course, he's going to get the kill. Pashanoi gets taken down. And that is going to be the round going the way of Team Unique that at least get double digits. 10 rounds for Unique. And forZe still need 2.
Well, the thing is there for forZe, everything was looking good, but they just didn't have eyes on the bomb site. Pashno just runs in and gets it planted. Absolutely no problem for him. Flick couldn't really do too much from his position, unfortunately. He's being watched. He doesn't know if there's a player swinging from the apartments. Pashno, I love it. Just runs straight into the middle of the site, gets it planted, and saves the day for Team Unique, who now reach double figures yet again. forZe come back into it with a buy. Utility bombardment going in towards the bottom of Banana. Kento has been under pressure. He's only managed 4 kills, but now he adds 5.
1 HP.
At least something
Looking
goes
for
his way.
more.
He's been a little bit unlucky. I think we'll give it to this in this round.
He needs to fall back real quickly here. But it's still going to stick around towards the logs, so 1 HP. And as long as it stays alive, it's great. Regress from FaZe and Jerry. They're still wary of the fact that some player must be towards the logs. They need to clear that out. Meanwhile, it's a slaughter and hey! Everyone's going to fall, Dinko. They got the opening pick.
Yeah, this is falling apart. T side, 2 players left alone. Just want to shut up the observing here from Jakey, hitting the buttons. It's excellent. Covering all the action. Unfortunately, for the first 2 days play, we did have to struggle with Auto Director, but since then we've had the wonderful observers of Zox and Jakey. Well, then Fish is going to fight his way through it. Sapower who hits the deck. Flashbang going into the pit. FaZe with an easy kill. Does leave Robin alone.
What?
A 1v3. He'll rattle the shots off because back for more, but FaZe takes him down 15-10. Map and series point here for forZe.
The crosshair wasn't even close to his head. But yet he makes it work. 15-10 though. And for Team Unique, well, I mean, what can you say? At least they made it close, Dinko. It's a much closer affair than we saw of them earlier against, let's say, Gambit Youngsters, or when we saw against Windstrike, for example. So at least a much better showing coming out from them. And they've hit double digits on both the maps today. That's a plus. I'll take it.
Nade stack coming in towards Banana's going to be charge on through. Jerry with a kill. Robin able to find one in the back 10. Now birding. Almeza will come off the angle. Gets in behind the smoke again. 4v4. That nade, oh my god, that does so much damage. Onto the T side, who will now try and finish here on the B bomb side, but Almeza has a crossfire. FaZe was assisting. Run back in towards the ruins. Plenty of time still for Team Unique, but no real other options but to commit in towards this B side of things. It's not going to be easy to deal with this setup.
They are pretty much telegraphing what they plan to do. They have the smokes. They have 2 smokes. That's something. But yeah, the weaponry is definitely not looking good, Dinko. Mac-10s, 1 AK-47, Tech 9 in the hands of Poshner. Look at the hell, Poshner barely alive. Flashbang's perfect though. But Almeza recovers, and one by one they fall. Almeza looking to finish it off with the 4K, I do believe that was, and that is going to be the game for forZe in the end.